Welcome to the Stronger American Daily Health and Fitness Brief, where we go over the latest health and fitness research, tackle one injectable peptide a day and the supplements that work synergistically or have similar impacts, and cover one muscle each day, expanding your knowledge and know-how. Here's what you need to know today. Let's start with what the research is telling us right now. A new study from the University of Jyväskylä found that cyclists who listened to their own favorite music rode nearly 20% longer before exhaustion compared to riding in silence without feeling any more tired. Separately, a large long-term study confirmed that drinking 2 to 3 cups of caffeinated coffee daily is linked to a 35% lower risk of dementia, especially before age 75. Now, today's peptide research update. Thymosin alpha-1 is the most clinically validated immune-modulating peptide available, approved as a prescription drug in over 35 countries. The largest clinical trial ever run on it, called the TEST trial, published in the BMJ in 2025, confirmed that it works by restoring the thymic T-cell maturation process and rebalancing the CD4 to CD8 ratio that gets disrupted by chronic immune suppression. For your clients, the most relevant finding is that the people who benefited most were older adults and those with chronic inflammatory conditions, which maps almost perfectly to the masters athletes dealing with recurring illness during heavy training blocks. Its safety profile is excellent with no significant adverse events versus placebo. And here are the supplements that support the same pathway, no prescription required. The two most important supplements to stack with Thymosin alpha-1 are zinc at 15 to 30 milligrams per day, because the thymic hormone it works alongside is zinc dependent and most trained athletes run mildly depleted, and vitamin D3 with K2 at 2,000 to 5,000 IUs daily, because vitamin D receptors sit on nearly every immune cell and deficiency directly limits how well the peptide can do its job downstream. Now for today's loading parameter, a training method backed by research that most people never use correctly. Pre-exhaustion supersets are when you fatigue a target muscle with an isolation exercise right before hitting a compound movement that uses that same muscle. Think leg extensions immediately into leg press, or pec deck flies right into incline dumbbell press. Research from 2023 found that the mechanism is not the neural override people originally believed, but the hypertrophy outcomes are comparable to traditional ordering when total volume is the same. The real benefit is sustained time under tension and metabolic stress at lighter loads, which makes it a great option for people who cannot load compounds heavily due to joint pain, or who have hit a plateau on a lagging body part. And finally, today's muscle of the day, Flexor Hallucis Brevis. The Flexor Hallucis Brevis is a small intrinsic foot muscle that runs along the sole and is responsible for flexing the big toe and stabilizing the medial arch during every push-off in walking, running, and jumping. When it is weak, you lose push-off power, develop lateral foot strike patterns, and put early stress on the plantar fascia. The best exercise to target it is towel curls with a big toe emphasis, where you scrunch a towel on the floor focusing on that first toe, and a great stretch is manually extending your big toe backward while holding the metatarsal for 30 seconds per side. Share and subscribe for more daily health and fitness briefs. Visit StrongerAmerican.com for more and sign up for our weekly newsletter. Train hard, live strong.